So is it safe to say Bacchanal made you viral?
Well,
Yes.
I would say
Yes.
relationship.
No, 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 no.
Oh, no, that
Bacchanal, listen to me. My name is Anil James, and this is my other half, or
Yes.
better half, Kineta James. For me, I was a big no to social media because of what the platforms had to offer at one point in time. To me, it was not stimulating mentally at all, and it added so much negativity to your mental and your aura on a day-to-day basis. So I was like a no to doing social media, and then a lot of things that some of the international influencers would put out on the platforms. To me, it's so fake and so staged. So it's like
It was a total no.
yeah, I couldn't do that. No.
For me, well, I'm Kenita James. I had Instagram page. I also had a TikTok page at a point in time. Also a Facebook page. We are health coaches, so we try to delve into social media from time to time. Unfortunately, I wasn't consistent. Is that the best word?
You're consistent at being
I
inconsistent.
wasn't consistent. So therefore there was nothing coming out of it. There was no kind of engagement taking place on the pages. If I got a couple likes, great, but it was minute. And that's basically where we were both at, where social media is concerned.
Social media for us was just to promote our personal business.
Yeah.
Teaching people to lose weight, gain weight, maintain weight, live healthy. So we would do ads and we would pay the platforms to promote the ads.
Mostly Facebook.
Mostly Facebook. And that's all social media was for us at that time. Yeah. And then the occasional scrolling.
So yeah, that's what it was for us in the beginning. However, last year, was it? It's last year, November.
Yeah, November.
This is when we decided to really get serious with the platform and change our perspective on how it could actually be beneficial to us.
November the 25th last year.
Yeah.
So we almost like
a full circle of 1 year.
We almost make it 1 year doing social media now.
Yep.
Well, happy anniversary.
For me, an influencer, you are tasked with a responsibility, and from I must say from when we started social media last year, 2021, November the 25th.
Yeah.
It was based on me seeing an influencer using their platform wrongly. Back in the time when COVID happened and a lot of persons were laid off, a lot of persons, the salary was cut. Mm-hmm. They're trying to figure out social media to market themselves and whatever, small businesses they have. And the individual came and with a very large following, by the way, and what they put out there, it was influencing the masses to not buy and not support. And to me, that was kin to killing somebody, taking food out of somebody's mouth. And like in the back of my mind is how irresponsible could you be to actually come on a platform with a large following like that and put out a message like that to now sway people's thinking. So when you use the word influencer, to me, you have to influence in the right way, not the wrong way.
Yeah. However, with that word influencer, we don't even see ourselves on that scope. I guess that I could just basically say that way. We don't see ourselves that way. We just share what we do. We share our life.
And we hope it adds value.
And we just hope it adds value. Sometimes it rubs people the wrong way, especially married couples. There are some married couples that do see eye to eye with some of the content that we put out there, but they feel like we should not put that out there. And for me, why not put out what really does happen in a relationship versus the butterflies and the rainbows?
Yeah, the fairy tales and the skittles.
Because that's not really how a marriage goes. It's work and there's a lot of pull and tug that happens. So we try to share that in a positive light on the platform. So yeah.
So is it safe to say Bacchanal made you viral?
Well,
yes.
I would say relationship.
Yes. No.
Oh, no, that
Bacchanal, listen to me. although I'm not too into social media, I understand how social media works. Social media is a very loud place, and if you're not making as much noise, you will not be heard. So, me doing the video, the rebuttal video to respond to the influencer that did use the platform wrong, I had to do the video like 6 times and make sure just to really, solidify the bacchanal in it so that people could listen and then we could start a rap.
When we talking about Bacchanal, we're talking about people engaging, which then creates followers. So you are currently on TikTok, recently joined YouTube as well as Facebook. What is which platform has your biggest audience, and why do you think that is?
Our biggest audience will be on TikTok. However, if it is that, let's just focus on Bacchanal. If it is we focus on the idea of what really got us to start, it was the drama behind that conversation. However, continuing there, it was 100% our life because I never took a screenshot of it. I should have. That video did not really put our following on a high scope per se, nor did it have a high engagement of people positively wanting to know who we are. It did not have any of that going on. So for Anil was like, I coming out to say what I want to say. I'm going to say it. Whoever get vexed, they vex. I don't care. I need to say it because I'm fed up seeing these kind of things. And that was that. However, us sharing our life, I would say that's what really blew up the
So
platform.
for our content, we post nutritional advice, which a lot of persons love. We give back free, like what to eat, how to eat, when to eat, why to eat, and then we do
Motivation.
motivational advice because I know how troubled some of the youths are. So we try to do stuff to stimulate the minds of youths to have them thinking a bit more. And then the content that we do, which is family content, is
And that can
basically
be
our life. So
yeah.
we don't have to really create
Create
our
content.
content. This is how I am 24/7.
How we are 24/7. So majority of our followers
They appreciate
that. So we will continuously be with our followers that way, and that's what really grew the platform.
So you touched a few points here in terms of demographics. Who would you say is your biggest audience?
It have a lot of old people.
A lot of
I am surprised, seeing persons go like my parents and my grandparents, coming up to me and like, we could get pictures and like,
I love your content. And I was like, but you could be my mom and you could be my dad. We would literally have engagements with persons who would see us in a restaurant. I'm not talking, I mean, yes, the kids, we always love the kids all the time. And we really thought that we would have more kids engaging with us, but majority of our audience, I would say, is either our ages or a little older.
A little older and mostly females.
So you are, going to celebrate a year in the next coming weeks, and by the time we publish this, it'll probably be a year. So within that year, have you been able to land corporate sponsorships and agreements where you get paid to create content for those companies?
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
And we've met a lot that
I kind of, yeah.
How do I say this? And I think this would be a good opportunity to say that too, because I think the platforms, a lot of business owners in Trinidad and Tobago are taking advantage of social media influencers.
Micro influencers.
And the micro influencers are not opening their eyes to realize that they're being
used and abused.
So sending a PR package and say, just, open this unboxing, all this kind of drama, and you want them to do a video. Okay, so how does that pay for my groceries? How does that pay for my internet? How does that keep me, creating content because you like my content? So you're going to keep sending me PR packages. So for Anna and myself, when we got involved in this, because we are also into business, we understand what this is used for. These devices are used heavily to help market businesses. And we immediately off the jump, when we had conversations with individuals, we let them know, okay, we have rates. We have rates that we work with because you're building a business, we're building a business, and at the end of the day, if you want to build a business, and before we had TikTok in this big, massive way in Trinidad and Tobago, especially around the world, you would have to go to Facebook and pay for your ads. So don't come to just take advantage of these small guys.
The growing platform that you put work into.
You put a lot of work into it.
You build trust with your audience, and you just want to do that. But to answer the question, yes, we've worked with a lot of persons,
and we've declined a lot of persons.
And once you are not aligning with our brand as family content and what we stand for, we will decline as well.
What is your largest figure that you've ever signed off? No need to say names. Just give us a figure. So people out there who may be interested in this or maybe watching this with their parents are like, hey, see, this is a viable industry and I could actually pursue this as a job.
In 1 month, it was from one company was $10,650.
That's one company, right?
That's one company.
Yeah.
Okay, and that was in TT currency.
TT currency, yeah.
Okay, and what was created for the company in terms of the units of content? So it was like a video. Was it like a package specifically for them?
It was videos. It was videos. I believe it was.
They would have run their campaign.
2 or 3 videos.
And we would have done about
two or three
in the month,
videos.
Yeah. So they would run their campaign. They would give us the content they would want to create, and we would bring our energy to it. Basically, and we, as Anna was saying, we are the content. So if you give us the idea of, okay, this is what I want for my business, we put our natural personality.
We incorporate that into our lives
naturally.
So if it's a product that we normally use, it's going to be super easy to create content with it because we genuinely spend money and spend our own money to buy the product.
Yeah.
So it's like we have an emotional attachment to the product already, so it makes it super easy to create content around what we do in our everyday lives.
So in the same breath, in terms of having this conversation around money, do you consider yourself a viable competitor for traditional media in terms of newspaper, radio, and television?
All social media platforms today, every last one is competitors for them, because I'm telling you from my standpoint and what goes on in this house, and a lot of young persons will tell you, they don't buy newspapers anymore. Period. Persons don't even look at, you see TV, they don't look at TV.
No.
If it's one thing you always have is this. Your phone. So yes, all social media influencers and platforms are their competitors. Anybody looking on that, trying to get into social media, stop trying to create content and just be the content. If you be the content, you will forever have content because it's just your life you're documenting on a day-to-day basis, rather than going to try all the trends and create all the.
Because you'll be like me. You'll be like me, pulling at teeth and just looking at yourself and critiquing yourself and just worrying about what the other person's gonna think.
And that's the thing. A lot of persons who get into social media as well, they smoke their own drugs.
Oh gosh, you have to break that down properly.
All right, so let me break this down. As I say, you don't smoke what you're selling. So if you're putting out content for persons to consume, don't be your own consumer. A lot of times they have good content and they would just critique themselves down to the core, and the content would never ever go like what Kineta tends to do.
I used to do that a lot.
Something would be going on and she would record it. Nah, I can't do that, boy. Look your jockey short sewing. Nah, this have a hole. You can't do that with your face sweating. I was like, yo, just pose it in. I could matata why you're smoking your own drugs. And in doing so, persons tend to love the authenticity in it. And they tend to, get a better connection to you, your audience itself. And
I think that's what social media is turning into now.
Yeah, now.
Once upon a time, it's supposed to be perfect. The lighting has to be nice.
That's Instagram.
No, that's what I'm saying. Once upon a time, TikTok has kind of shake that whole outlook on social media, and I've noticed now Instagram is trying to duplicate that. So I would say now more than ever, just be yourself. Do your best to be yourself.